All over?
Yeah.
Oh.
Iowa offers many beautiful sceneries throughout the state. Most people, though, don't know about Okoboji, or the Okoboji area, the little spot in northwest Iowa that has lots of activities for all ages. Today I'm going to tell you about the Okoboji area and the facts and all the fun things it has to offer. I grew up in this area, so I know a lot. Or I grew up in the Iowa Great Lakes area, so I know a lot about the Okoboji area and all the fun things that's there. Okoboji is located in northwest Iowa, and it serves as one of Iowa's main summer vacation spots. Okoboji is referred to as Okoboji and all the attraction towns surrounding it by tourists. Although the town, or Okoboji, is a little under 2 square miles long, or 2 square miles big. Wikipedia.com states that Okoboji is at 818 population-wise as of the 2013 census. Okoboji and all the surrounding areas are surrounded by the Iowa Great Lakes, and according to MidwestSailing.com, all the lakes include Big Spirit Lake, East Okoboji Lake, West Okoboji Lake, Upper Gar, Lower Gar, and Minnewashta. All the natives refer to the lakes as either Big Spirit, East Okoboji, and West Okoboji. The lakes are a big part of what makes Okoboji an exciting place. Okoboji has many fun places and activities that can satisfy anyone. If you're wanting to dine in Okoboji, there's Okoboji Original Restaurants and other restaurants that are good staples. Some big restaurants are the Family Diner, which have really good cinnamon rolls. The Taco House, which is a native favorite, and it serves tacos and Mexican food. Duke's Burgers, which is usually located on the lake and gives big juicy burgers and milkshakes, so that's always fun. There's O'Farrell Sisters, which has very good breakfast food. There's Bonbons, which is frozen yogurt, and Tropical Snow, which is snow cones. And then there's the famous Barefoot Bar, which is a bar that's located outside overlooking the lake. And it's connected to Okoboji Boatworks, and its rule is no shirts, no shoes, no problem, which means you could go and sit in there in your bathing suit and just chill out, and it's a fun place to be. There are different museums that you can go for learning about the area and area history. There's the Rock and Roll Museum, the Iowa Rock and Roll Museum, which offers knowledge about rock and roll and the music and all the history before it. And then there's the Abby Gardner Cabin, which is the cabin that went through the Spirit Lake Massacre in 1857. This cabin still stands, and it is to resemble what the cabin looked like in 1857 during the massacre, which was between the Europeans and the Native Americans. There's the Dickinson County Museum and the Maritime Museum, which offer different parts of history throughout the area. And there's also shopping centers. If you like to shop when you go on vacation, like I do. And there's the Emporium and the Queen's Court, which offer a variety of stores, and it's a good place to get Okoboji souvenirs and your apparel. And yeah, so that's a fun place to be. Who likes to have fun?
I love having fun.
Well, I'm going to tell you about the outdoor fun and recreational activities that Okoboji has to offer. One of the big places that the Okoboji area has to offer is Arnold's Park Amusement Park, and it's a small amusement park for a family, like a family-sized amusement park, but it usually is more fun for younger children because it doesn't really like have funner rides for older people. It houses the 7th oldest wooden roller coaster in the United States, according to Arnold'sPark.com. And it's just an overall fun place to be in the summer. It has a lot of stuff for all kinds of family, and there's go-karts and a racetrack, and it's a really fun place to go. You can also go on the Queen 2, and that's a ferry that drives you, or like that ferries you across the lakes in the Lake Okoboji, and that's pretty fun and relaxing to do. There's Bridges Bay Resort, which is a water park. You can also go mini golfing, and there's a Horseshoe Bend where it's a trail. It's wilderness trails, and there's a picnic spot. And it's also, in the winter, you can go down it with tubes, and it's pretty fun. You can also go camping at Gull Point and Emerson Bay, and there's other campsites. There's also beaches where everyone hangs out in the summer because it's fun to be at a beach. You can also fish. You can rent boats and skis. You can go sailing and parasailing. You can go kayaking. Or you could go paddle. You can now go paddleboarding through Sup, Iowa. And Blue Water Divers also offers you the opportunity to learn how to scuba dive, and they also rent out things to show, like if you want to go scuba diving. The Okoboji has also very fun events to do in this little spot of Northwest Iowa. Some of these events include Walleye Weekend, which is the beginning of April, and it's a weekend where you can go fishing, and if you catch the tagged walleye, you win a lot of cash. There's also 4th of July in the green space, and this is when you could go watch fireworks at the green space while watching a concert, and that's fun, but fireworks all over, fireworks everywhere is pretty fun too, all around the Iowa Great Lakes. There's also Winter Games Weekend, which is fun, but it's during the winter, and it's during the winter. I'm sorry. And this offers all kinds of winter activities to do on the ice. It has burning of the greens, which you just donate all your Christmas trees and they burn them. And there's also chili cookout, which all the businesses and schools, they all they all fix chili, and then you just go in and eat it all night. So that's pretty fun to do. And my visual is of the Okoboji area. This is Big Spirit Lake right here. This is East Spirit Lake. This is Upper Gar. This is Minnewaska, Lower Gar, East Okoboji Lake. And right here is where Okoboji is located in Arnold's Park. And this is where Spirit Lake is located. And so they're all pretty much connected in the Okoboji area. There are many fun things to do in this little spot in Northwest Iowa. The Okoboji is the area to be from when you wake up to the sunrise over the lake to when the sun sets, and when the fireworks come out on the 4th of July and everything in between.